Okie dokie. Let's get moving if you can't move, guys, after your Christmas puddings. I tell you what, I had no appetite yesterday. I had to force myself to eat. It's weird. So, this is what COVID looks like. It's all right, kids. It's okay. All right, let's start with our shoulders down. And just take it. I've promised Eileen that we're going to take it nice and easy today. And 2, and 3, and 4, and then the other side. So yeah, just a little note. All I would say, obviously Omicron is pretty rife. I feel absolutely fine, stuffed nose, but just watch out if you do catch it. The first sign might be a lower back pain. Now I know half of you suffer from lower back anyway, so that's probably not helpful at all. But if like me, you don't have lower back and you get a lower back pain, then yeah, maybe. And 4, and 3, and 2. Can I say this on YouTube? This is going out, but I will do. Martin bought me some underwear for Christmas, and it's blooming padded and uplifting. I feel like I'm face somewhere. So anyway, and 2, and 1. That'll make Lorraine laugh. And bring it back. And for 2, for 3, for 4. Let's go 8 more. 8. Did anyone watch? It's funny when I talk to you, isn't it? And you're on mute and you can't talk back. But if you want to be uplifted with some lovely visuals, then I watched Sandy, I never know how to pronounce his name, Toxic, is it? Extraordinary Places last night. And it was in Norway. It's beautiful. And 4, and 3, and 2. You might hear I'm a little bit chesty, out of breath, so if you hear me going, that's why. Shoulders down, tight through at the tummy. Bring it down. We'll do 20. Lorraine would never forgive me if I do less than 20. And for 4, for 5. So you raise your glass and dance your little socks off on New Year's Eve. Think of Martin and I will be having some romantic night together. And again for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4. Trees looking lovely, Debs. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And bring them back together. And then we're just going to take them out to the side, lift, over, back and down. Martin were laughing. He went, oh God, babe, are you really out of Christmas spirit? I took Christmas cards down yesterday. Is that bad? Not my trees. I love my trees, but I hate cards everywhere. And again, 4, and 3, and 2. I'll show them now. And 1. Well done. Good work. Okay, let's take it into just, if you need something to hold on to, don't know what your balance is like at the minute, or what mine is for that matter, but we're just going to give it a little circle, and a 3, and a 4, circle the other way, use your arms now, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then 4 in the other direction again, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then take it into 10 lunges. Is this gentle enough? And 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, for 5, 4. So I'm doing a 9:30 on Friday, guys, if you're a bit bored. 2, and 1. Hold, take the weight into that front knee and back heel down. Debs, let me know if you still want to do tomorrow at 9:30, babe. I'm just thinking we'll sleep over. Is it alright? Okay. I think you put your big thumb up then, babe, but I'm blind as a bat without my gigs. Hold. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, so everything, I don't know if I mentioned my ankle's been really bothering me, you know, the one that I broke. But my mum said, I thought it was me, I had a little, like someone got me on the dance floor about 2 weeks ago, and I wondered if it was that. But my mum said it could be a bit COVID-y, so I don't know, who knows. Shoulders down, it's keeping me from, well, I can't run anyway, can I? And 2, and 3, and 4, then do your arm, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then the other way. Hopefully you don't feel too stiff, guys. It feels a lot longer than just over a week or so, but 2, and 1. Well done, shoulders down, tight through the tongue. Let's take it down. And for 2, for 3, Serena's been very good though, aren't you, babe? And been doing YouTubes. And 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Take that back heel down. Feel the stretch. So even though you might not be exercising, we do carry quite a lot of tightness in the back calf area. Take a few breaths in. Well done, brilliant. Okay, and then just grab a weight, guys, just one at a time. Do you know, the cutest thing on Christmas Day though, my niece brought my great nephew, her son. He's only just 3, he'll do Mariah Carey, and he did all the actions to it. I wish I'd recorded it. Lift it up. Lift it to, you know when kids aren't bothered, you know when they get to a certain age, it's not cool, is it, to dance and stuff, but. And again, and 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And shoulders down. And just for 10. For 9. For 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I've got a light weight normally, I just didn't think I could handle the big one today. Turn it up, in, for 10, for 9, do you understand? Lift that leg. 8, 7, 6, we'll do a bit of side leg on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then gently down. Well done, other side. So again, tight through the tummy, and just lift for 12, 11, 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the side, and lift. Seeing your hair like that, Deb's made me think, oh, I quite fancy a short bob. And 3, 4, 5 more. Keep that length through the crown of the head if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. This one's quite tough. Turn the palm in and then into that bicep. For 2, for 3, 4, 5, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and gently down. Well done. And then just pick both of them up together, both your weights together, and then just go into like a lunge position. So you want the heel down. I'll turn around in a sec, guys, just show you from the back. The hands come up towards the rib cage. Don't let the shoulders hide, so keep the shoulders down and just take it back and in, like that. 2. Try and hold for like a second before you bring it back in. Yeah? And again. So you get a little bit of a stretch through the chest. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then the other side. sweaty and clammy, guys. And again, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So don't let the weights come to the front like this, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Just have a couple of little circles and we'll just do a little bit of dumb waiter and a little bit of first position. So if you just take your heels together, draw the belly in. So just draw in, weights together, don't let that happen. So yeah, from the side, don't do this. Everything keeps really connected. Yeah, and we're just going to take it out and kind of really feel like you're zipping. So zip the pelvic floor up, yeah? And again. And for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then just hold it out. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then just come back to parallel. We'll just do calf raise, single, and into a front raise. Good. And for 8, 6, 4, and relax. Well done, good work. Place your weights down. Just take one foot in front of the other. Take the leg that's in front, take that same arm out in front so you remember which one you've done. Lift under, bring it across. Take a beautiful breath in. Good, and then reach up, reach. It's almost like you're protracting that arm area. And then bring it over. Oh, nice stretch through the lateral side of the body. Gently up, and then that same hand now goes behind the back. The other hand comes onto the top, and just gently bring the ear to shoulder, and then try and really retract that other shoulder down. So you're getting a nice lengthening action through the upper traps and then kind of that big SCM muscle that gets super tight. If you want to increase it, this is enough for me. You can just gently take the chin towards the chest, but that can be quite major. Then gently back up, and that hand that's behind the back, take it up and then bring that palm into the shoulder blade and push the elbow down. Just take a breath in. Like a breathing relaxer. And then keep that foot where it is, then we'll do the IT band stretch. So take the hips back, chin to chest, and just gently down towards the floor. Let everything just hang. Take a beautiful breath in. Last one, breath in, and very slowly start gently bringing yourself back up. Oh, how good does it feel to stretch? And then switch to it all on the other side if you can remember. Take the foot over the other side, then that same hand as across first. Let's do this one first. Bring it in. Take a beautiful breath in. Well done, and then reach it up and really sort of protract it. Hold it and then bring it over. Take a breath in. Well done, back up. That hand then goes behind the back. Try and retract, so try and push the shoulder blade away from your ear and then just bring it up so you feel that beautiful deep stretch in the neck, which is where I tend to carry my attention. Take a breath in. You can take the chin towards the chest if you want to, just gently. I don't know if I'm just put this t-shirt on plain and it's got a dirty mark on it. And then gently back. The hand that's behind the back comes up high, comes into the middle of the scapula. Push the elbow down. Take a beautiful breath in. Let's all think of devs today with a load of 11, 12, no 13-year-old girls, are there 12-year-old girls? And then gently down, let the head just hang, take a beautiful breath in again. Last one, take a breath in, and gently up. Oh, I wanted to go see the new West Side Story, guys, as well. Let me know if anyone goes to see it. It's Spielberg, isn't it? Let's do one more balance. Perfect, then we'll get down. So just bring it up into that. I've not done free pose for about 10 days, so this will be interesting. Let's just hold, slide the scapula down, spread the toes, so really spread them, creating that strength in the supporting leg. Let's take it up on an inhale. Exhale down. Sometimes if you have a break, your balance can sometimes feel better. Other times it's just all over the place. Just depends. And again, in some ways your leg won't be as tired if you've not been doing loads of stuff. And again. And 2 more. Last one. Well done, good work. The leg that you stood on, take it to the front. It's my foot that's bothering me, like I say, my ankle and this too. Imagine that's your foot. If you can't see my foot, guys, my hand is my foot, and I'm just laterally taking the sole of the foot away from the floor, and then gently back again. Let's do it 3 more times. Take the sole of the foot away. You might not feel much of a stretch. For me, it's always pretty intense, this one, because I carry quite a lot of tension on that lateral side of my foot. And again, and last one. And we'll do a little bit more work on the feet later. Just take the heel into the floor, take the hip back and just gently down. I've just watched, you know, I'm slightly obsessed with medical programs, guys. Not only like the fictional stuff. So I watched something called New Amsterdam. I don't know if anyone's seen it with Max. It's an American public hospital thing. I love it. And there's just been an episode where someone had diabetes, and you know you have to be really take care of your feet, like with diet and stuff. And this poor guy had to have his foot amputated. And then take the foot back on the floor and gently up. Okay, other side, well done. So, yeah, that's it. Let's come back into tree pose. So always try and think about spreading the foot or the toes. Push the big toe into the mat to ground yourself. I always like to just hold something just to get me into tree pose. It always just helps for me. And then just gently draw that belly in. Remember, you can always take that foot into the inner calf area. Yeah, and then up for 6. Exhale back. And again. I won't have 2 weeks off next Christmas, guys, you know, I just miss you all too much. Unless I'm somewhere hot and sunny, or somewhere beautifully and snowy. And for 2, ooh, I thought for my other foot that'd be worse. And 1, and just hold, 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 hold. Good, excellent. And then just gently come down. Take that foot forward. Again, imagine that's your foot. Lateral tilt. So even if you're not feeling much of a stretch, this is really lovely for stretching the foot and opening up the joint as well. So sometimes the joints can get jammed. Probably not a great deal in a minute because people are just walking around in slippers probably. But when you've got tight trainers on and things, and then hold and jam joints, that's why we need to keep them moving. Jam joints equal weak muscles. And then again, take it back down onto the floor, and then take the hips back. Either take the heel down or keep the foot on the floor. I can't keep the right foot on the floor at the minute. And then just gently down towards the floor. Feeling that beautiful, beautiful stretch through the back of the leg. You can kind of do the sciatic nerve stretcher when you're in this position as well by kind of anchoring the foot in and out. So depending on where you carry your tightness, it just changes the stretch slightly, the positioning of the foot. And then bring it back, soften through the knee, and then gently restack yourself back up. Fabulous, and we're just going to do 2 circles each way. And we're going to see, if you'd have seen me about 3 hours ago, guys, tidying Mason's room, I had, and then switch again. I'm like, da, da, da. I was dancing like a loon. And 2, and 1. Either that or cry into my cup of tea, the state of the room. Okay, let's come back down onto the floor now. And we're just going to go straight onto our back. So Jan, just watch your back, babe. I might even not do full bridge today, because like I say, with this COVID thing, it seems too much of a coincidence. But I never get backache, and that's what Jenna, the paediatrician friend of mine over the road, said that was the worst part for her, aching in the back. So it feels a lot better now, but I know Jan, yours will bother you, babe. So just when you do bridge, if you just don't want to come up into full bridge onto the shoulder blade, you can just come into that little pelvic tilt of the lower back into imprint, and then just lift your bum a little bit, and then come back down. So it's almost just imprint release, slight lift of the bum, yeah? Or full bridge, mine might feel lovely, I don't know. You want to keep your arms down by your side, walk the feet a little bit closer to your bum, length across the front of the chest, take a breath in through the nose, and then exhale as you imagine that tray of drinks on the tummy, you're going to spill into the belly button as the lower back comes into the mat, and then lift your bum. Lift the lower back, actually it feels lovely. Mid back, and the knees come along. And I just want you to hold just for about 10 seconds or so. Then take a big breath in, and slowly lower back down. So guys, I'm not going to talk. I know what you're thinking. As the lower back comes into imprint, and back to neutral. We're going to repeat it 3 times, just in your own time. I won't speak to you. Other than to say, close your eyes. Wherever you are, guys, everyone come up into this last bridge. Walk, unless your back's a bit tender, in which case just go back into flat back and do some side supine stretches. But if you want to just do a little bit of strength for it, we're not going crazy today. We're going to keep in our bridge, make sure our shoulder blades are away from our ears, our shoulder blades are on the mat, and just lift up into the balls of the feet. Tuck the tailbone, so you've got this nice ski slope, guys. Draw the belly in, and just drop and lift. Drop for 2, drop for 3. Sorry, I've got the balls of my feet on the floor and my heels away, but you can keep heels down if you want. And again. Let's do 10 more. For 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the heels down, take a beautiful breath in, slowly lower. That's all we're going to do in strength working bridge. We're going to do some side leg in a bit, but all I want you to do now, once you come out of that bridge position, take your arms out to capital T, walk your feet together, inner thighs together, take the knees to the right, the head to the left. Inhale, take a big breath in as you let the belly rise. Exhale, draw the tummy in, back to centre. And the other direction. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, draw the tummy in. Back to centre. 1 more each side. Take the knees over. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, draw the tummy in. Back to centre. The other position. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale. Back to centre. Oh, and hopefully you didn't feel too stiff doing that. Okay, so you've got a little choice. If you want to work the core a little bit, you don't want to do roll up for whatever reason. Obviously, if anyone's got osteoporosis, sometimes rolling is a contraindication, but it's also really lovely to get the lymphatic system moving. But if you don't like roll up or you prefer to just do core work on the floor, bring your legs into, so not quite into bridge, walk the feet away a little bit. Elbows, we'll all do this together before we go into roll up, and then you don't have to. So elbows out in your peripheral, so just either on the mat or slightly lifted, but only like an inch or so. Give yourself a pelvic tilt. Find your neutral spine where the ribs are on the mat. You've got a tiny little gap underneath the lumbar spine. And just let the head lift, like support the hands. Lift the head a little bit. And we're just going to lift 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you should still have that tiny little gap underneath the lumbar spine. Can't think it's there. Yeah, there's the gap there, but my ribs are down. Hold that position and then gently back. And again, lift 1, 2, 3. Gently back. There should be no movement in the back at all. 1, 2, 3. Gently back. Yeah? And again, 1, 2, 3. Notice that my elbows are quite wide. They've crept in a little bit. That's why I'm moving back a bit then, guys. And again, 1, 2, 3. And back. And it's just a nice little tightening action. 1, 2, 3. And back. You can do exactly the same as that, but with a nice straight leg. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Again, hips are level, little gap underneath the lumbar spine, and the ribs are down. And back. 1, 2, 3. So if you want to just focus on tightening, you can do that. Or if you want to join me in 8 roll-ups, you can. So we take a breath in through the nose. And start taking our arms forward, chin towards the chest. Oh, and I prayed that I got up then. And then forward and restart. And And again, draw the tummy in. Nice little C curve, yeah, curly curve of the spine. Gently back. Breath in. Chin towards the chest. And forwards. And restack. And again, gently down. Oh, this feels good. Restack. Gently down. Yeah, it's funny, I was wondering if I was immune from COVID, you know, because I think of all the people that come through my studio and all my friends that have had it. But obviously I understand it's just this Omicron's obviously much more transmissible. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more actually. Or continue doing them ones. And 2. And nothing too strenuous. And then gently down, and then just give yourself a nice little hug into chest. So just cross your ankles and bring those knees into chest. And relax. So I think what we'll do, we'll come onto our side, we'll do a little bit of side leg. Because steps, we'll get out roller at the end, babe, just in case. I know you don't like the roller on, so you can, that's if you need to go, babe. So, I don't know if anyone did my video I did the other day. I did a video, I think 2 days ago. I found it like quite tough actually. But I did a lot of side leg in it, and we did the original one in it, because it were a bit more advanced. So if you want to do the original one with hips stacked, knees stacked, ankle stacked, feel that gap underneath the waist, try and maintain it, or come back into the slightly modified version. If you're doing this one, it's a bit harder to keep the hand there without rocking, so don't feel, you know, that you can't put your hand on the mat. And we're just going to lift for 10 and lower, lift for 9 and lower, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, watched Wonderful Life on Christmas Eve. It was so lovely. And I turned the telly on this morning and Cary Grant were in a film. Something about Jane. Was it Jane? With the lovely Audrey Hepburn. Not Audrey Hepburn, Catherine Hepburn. And yeah, it was really cute. It was really funny. Hold. I did more than didn't I? Push that bottom knee into the mat. It's a little bit easy to stabilise if you push that kind of thigh in. And then bring it back again. Debs is kicking in already. And drop and lift. You love side leg, Debs, I know you do. And again for 3, for 4, for 5, 5 more, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and then just point the foot and flex it. Point, we're not going to go crazy today, it's amazing. Now these muscles are smaller muscles, so they can exhaust quite quick if you've not used them for a bit. And then circle, circle, circle again. Sorry, circle the foot, should have said, not the hip like we normally do. And relax, well done, just give it a nice little rub. Grab the foot if you can and pull that thigh backwards, so you're trying to get the heel, so you don't want it up here somewhere or you're not going to feel it. And just pull that heel into the bum, take a beautiful breath in. And we'll just do a few more through the booty. So take it into your clamp position, we're just going to do 12, that's all. Easy. Hips facing forward, and we're just going to take it. So remember to keep them headlights on the hips, take the leg out nice and straight, bring the foot in to meet the other foot, and close the clamp. And for 2, and close. For 3, and close. For 4, oh, a friend rung yesterday just to say, oh, are you alright, how are you doing? And she was saying that one of her best friends They were going to Austria skiing for Christmas, and she failed a lateral flow, so her husband had to take the kids without her. Oh, wouldn't you be gutted? Oh, and actually guys, can you remember lovely Shireen? I don't know if some of you will remember, she used to log in from New York. Well, that's where she lives. She was supposed to fly over to, she sent me a beautiful message. 3 more guys. She sent me a beautiful message saying that she'd been to Carnegie Hall to see and watch Handel's Messiah, and she sent me the video and everything. It was so lovely. Then she got my message off my email the other day and sent me one yesterday saying, oh, I'm really sorry, Joe, same thing happened to me. She failed a fit to fly test, coming to glute stretch, guys. And she was supposed to be flying over from New York to spend New Year with her children in London. I was like, oh, it really made me I was really emotional yesterday, it really made me tear up. So yeah, I got it easy, at least my kids are all here. So yeah, can you believe that? Wouldn't you be gutted? So yeah. COVID needs to go away. Push on that inner knee. Hopefully the bum isn't too tight. But I always find that stretches are the last thing that people do when they don't do classes. They forget. So you might be doing this now and thinking, actually, this is starting to really tighten up again. Remember that glute stretches are very important. And then lower that, lengthen that underneath leg. Take the opposite hand and just pull it over gently into that supine spine. Take your head the other way. Take a beautiful breath in. Well done, and then just gently back, and just grab your shin, just bring that knee into chest. Oh. And then just get yourself up somehow, guys, to bring yourself onto that other side, and we'll do this one. So again, this top's a bit loose, but just try and maintain that gap underneath the waist if you can. Hips are forward, hips are not rolling backwards. And we're just going to do 12. Because I said 10 last time, I think we did 12. For 2, for 3, you can always take your hand up, take it behind your back, wherever feels comfortable, as long as you feel stable. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slightly back, just slightly, you're not moving your back, but just kind of slightly into extension, then drop again and lift. So you're lengthening a little bit through the hip area, but really working the bottom. And 4, and 5, and 6. Remember, there's no movement in the waist at all. And 3, and 2, and 1. Hold, point and flex. Point, flex the foot, stretching the foot out a bit as well. 4, 5, 6, circle for 4, 3, 2, 1, circle back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Push that bottom knee into the mat just to grab hold of that foot and just bring the thigh backwards. Take a beautiful breath in. Yeah, Martin and I went to see, I haven't seen you, have I? We went to see Dream Girls. We all had our masks on and everything, but at Liverpool. But if you get a chance to go see it, I don't know if anyone's seen it, but if you get a chance, it's coming to Leeds. I don't know, it might even be touring in London as well soon, but it's coming to Leeds in June, July. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then take the hips forward, keep the core tight, and then just again take it and drop. And 2. Good. 3, 4. Just 8 more. 8, 7. Oh, people in Liverpool were lovely. Literally, we must have looked lost, me and Martin, because they kept saying, do you need to know where you're going? And they were all like, yeah. Martin laughed because he said, you just take on the Liverpool accent when I'm there. And 3, and 2, they all sound like Judy Kruger. And relax. Well done, good work, nothing too major. Come straight onto your back. This is probably more important at the minute. Take that foot on the knee, push the knee away. That, if you're really tight, that might be enough. Or you might want to bring that underneath the foot. Sometimes nice to have a little bit of cushioning underneath the head if you can't reach the back of the thigh in this one. And that knee needs to push away, not into the body. Take a breath in. Well done. Lengthen that underneath leg. Take the leg in to tabletop, opposite hand, and just bring it over into that supine spine stretch. Take a beautiful breath in, let the belly rise. Last one. And then gently back and pull the knee in. So yes, Serena, sorry babe, Serena was supposed to come in for a massage tomorrow. I think I'm officially out of isolation on Saturday, but I'm going to just keep taking lateral flows. And probably, I don't know, I'm tempted to even just do Zooms next week, just to make sure everything's super alright with everyone. And then just gently over onto your side, or you can keep on the floor, guys, if you don't want to use your roller. We're going to do, Debs, just in case you don't have to rush off just yet, babe, we'll do the not the abdominals, we'll do the shoulder work first, and then we'll just do a little bit of abdominals for anyone who wants to. If you don't want to, then obviously just come off the roll and just go into a lovely shell stretch. So if you're on the floor, do exactly the same. The ribs need to be in and down, nice and connected on the mat or on the roller. Tiny, tiny little gap underneath the lumbar spine. Length across the front of the chest is the important bit. Forearms down on your side, and we'll just gently do a couple of head rotations. So we'll just take right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Like I say, if you're on the mat, just do exactly the same. Side to side. Beautiful. Oh, I've missed these. And one more. And then gently back, and then just take some little rotations. And rotate back. So like you're drawing a circle on the ceiling with your nose. And then take the right arm and then just pick an imaginary apple off of a tree. So protract and retract it down. Protract, you can even move your hands. So widen it to pick the apple, cleanse it. Widen it, clench. Widen, clench. Widen, clench. Widen, clench. And again the other side. So protract, retract. Protract, 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 retract. 2 and 1, and then both arms together, and then go into your scissor. That left arm feels a bit tight. And again. And 3, 2, and then into the last one, and then do that lovely snow angel, angel arms, whatever you want to call it. Four, 3, down, just take palms down by your side, palms up to shoulder height, palms turn up to the ceiling and you bring them round and then back down. Hopefully you don't feel too stiff. Remember them nice lymphatic ones as well, guys, where you just, if you take your hands behind your head, interlink your fingers and then just take them in and out. That's a really nice position as well. Nicer to do this one, I think, on the mat than on the roller. So just remember them ones. And then just gently take your arms back down. So this is when you can come off the roller if you want, guys, and just go into a shell stretch for the last few minutes or some cat-to-cows. Or if you want to just work the core a little bit, you can bring yourself up into your double leg tabletop. Draw the belly in, push the ribs down. Really important the ribs keep connected on the mat or the roller. And we're just going to do 12 on each side. For 1, 2. Remember not to take the legs so low that you start to tip forward into the pubic sort of bone to tip forward. You need to keep it level. And for 8, don't hold your breath. 7. I was laughing, you know, I had 4 new inquiries yesterday, people wanting to, 2 wanting to join Pilates, 2 wanting to join bar. I thought, oh, it's nearly January, but everyone's just eaten and drunk too much and they all want to start exercising, which is bad. 5, 4, gosh, it's windy, can you hear it? 3, 2, and 1. Well done, beautiful, guys. Take the feet down, just give yourself a little pelvic tilt, forward and back. I hope I haven't kept you too long, I really enjoyed that. And then just come over onto your front, either come into a beautiful rocking shell stretch action, yeah, or both of them equally lovely into a cat and cow pose. Into your cat. And then just gently, however you want to get up. If you like doing a downward dog, then come up into downward dog. Just walk the heels towards the floor. Or just gently get up in your own time. So make sure you soften in the knees just to gently walk the hands back and slowly bring everything up. Fabulous, I'll just turn off this one.